Morning, Luke. Morning. This is kind of still a sloppy mess up in here. Like right after I posted the 15 failed. I keep meaning to get some music on. And I keep forgetting. But yeah, like the 15 failed, and then we pulled the liquidity from underneath here. And then the 15 failed again, right? It's a pretty large topside wick on this, though. That's what I mean by odd. The bottom side wicks here I don't mind so much, but that big topside wick, it's like what is happening here? Magus. So it makes a little bit of sense with the sense of a initiation, mitigation, continuation kind of thing. What else can we say about the old Bitcoin? What else can we say about this thing? I think I've got a head cold brewing. We can say that Monday's high is here. And Monday's low is here. Right? Is that Monday's low? Close enough. Close enough. So let's get some of this other stuff deleted. Trade yesterday worked out pretty good. Got a couple of good trades out of there. Actually, what all did I get out of here? I got that. I got this. Oh God, I got quite a few trades, yeah, because I got this, then I got stopped, then I got that. I got stopped, I got that. I got stopped, and I think it was asleep. Yeah, I was asleep here. But overall, pretty good. Pretty good yesterday. It's just weird looking candles in this area. That just stinks of indecision. What's volume doing? I tried to sell the low. That didn't work. I tried to buy the high. That didn't work. And now we're stuck in the middle. That explains. That explains. Just stuck in the middle. I like the equal highs on the top, though. That's encouraging for a sweep. That's encouraging. Oh, I should check my mic. Mic check, mic check. Oh, I don't even know what mic I'm using. Is it this one? What mic am I using? What mic is this? Yeah, my mic was like 100 yards away from me. Good morning, Anthony. Hey, Anthony, I'm going to try and post some charts in Discord today. Morning, Laura Lee, Jason, Spibros, E180, Soul short from 112. I'm going to take a look at that. We can go take a look at that. Let's finish up on BTC really quick. I have some stuff on here that I don't really feel like deleting, so I'm just going to grab a fresh chart for it. Well, all this stuff can be deleted. All of this stuff can. That's actually better. That's better. Let's take this line off. At least TradingView's working better today. Let's just move that line to that wick. Magnet, please. All right. So we got yeah, like Monday's high. We kind of have a range between Monday's high and Monday's low right here. Yeah, I think CVO was talking about, maybe a run on Monday's high and some downside. I like that idea too. I do like that idea. So we're gonna watch for that. trouble is like I kind of want to look at this as two different ideas. I want to look at it as a run of Monday's high, because that's a completely different risk to reward. And that might be this would be a target one for me. And I guess that would be target 2 on the short. And then target 3 would be at the bottom. Boom. Let's get that a little bit bigger. And man, yeah, you know, I kind of got to admit, the only other long trade I'm seeing is still down here currently. Now, obviously, structure could start, say it comes up and sweeps Monday's high and comes down and breaks target 1 and starts flowing down. Well, I mean, like, obviously, this we're probably longing back up to here, right? But all those candles don't exist yet, so I think I can really only look for this guy. Yeah, there's nothing in here that I like for, you know. Yeah, there just isn't. If we put a golden pocket on this, I guess that puts us back down in that zone. But if you kind of come up here, hit this, and then break this, you're going to lose like, what, 30-minute structure or so? Maybe even 1 hour? Yeah, you're going to be losing like 1 hour structure. So if you so in the event that something from like target 2 were to work, I don't smell higher high. I smell lower high, lower low. Because you'll be under bearish 1 hour market structure. So unless you can get the 1 hour to flip on you down here, then you're probably not coming back for this guy. You're probably coming for Monday's low first. So here we go, and I hear my sinuses speaking up. Let's leave that on. And then what time frame do we want to do this on? Let's do it on the 30. Oh yeah, we were going to do 2 different ideas up there. Let's see here. Where's my long tool thing? This chart will become an epic wreck if I try and put targets on this long. Plus I'm missing all these candles, so let's not do that. And yeah, my other short is actually up here. Would share some pretty similar targets currently. Again, missing a lot of candles. Okay, we're posting. We're posting before I forget. And then it was something about soul short at 112, I'm going to say. Boom, 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 boom. Where did my peoples go? Where did my peoples go? Yeah, I don't know. I like this mic. This mic should be like really good, but it just does not sound well. It does not sound well at all. I need like whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Who else do we got in the chat here? Good Lord, that's a lot of people. How is there 81 people watching this stream? What is happening in my life? Well, let's knock out some more good mornings then. Let's see, we got Siebel, I believe, Albert, Oscar, Yeah, you have an echo going, or two mics. Oh, no, so the stream is muted. Echoes are no fun. Let me try and switch inputs on my mic. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Maybe make it a little louder. Mic checking, mic checking. All right. Let's see who else is in here. E180, we'll take a look. Albert Oscar. Jesus, so many people. Crypto Pollo, what's up, LJ? Diego, HFG. Oh my lord, oh my lord. So many people in here. All right, let's see. We've got Sui up. We've got that one from Siebel, but I think somebody beat everybody else to the punch. Yeah, E180 is E180 for Soul. Oh, you bastard! Why you never come back for me, XRP? You're such a ninny-winny. All right, let's do Soul. Let's see what we got. Soul short 112. Let's just delete everything on this chart and let's start on the daily. So you want to short? Oh, I don't know. I think I think you gotta. I think it goes up until it challenges that high. I mean, structure-wise, this whole leg is holding up. The whole leg is holding up. Yeah, nothing broken that I can see. I would say it's coming here. Now, can you get a little bit of failure off of that high with that little piece of supply over it? Possibly. I think that's something to look for. I think if we're meant for prices like this again, well, then we surely can't initiate too far up here, right? Because if price does this, nobody wants to trade it down to here anymore. So I think it's going to need to roll over somewhere in these areas to even take an attempt at this stuff again. That's interesting. It did hit its 15-minute order block. I think BTC front ran that one. Yeah, it did. That's where the golden pocket is on BTC too. So, yeah, that's still going to remain a target for any potential shorts. Magnet, please. Yeah, that's still going to remain a target for any potential short for me. I think I would prefer to wait for something at the top here. Yes, that's what I would much prefer to do. And, I'd target this guy first. And maybe this guy second. This does have an inducement on it, so it may fly right through here. It may not even work. Yeah, and then all the way back down to the bottom for a target 3. Yeah, I think I would look at it along those lines. That seems reasonable. Yeah, it seems pretty reasonable. So it's not really a 4-hour order block. Seems pretty reasonable. But for me, I don't think I would touch it between you're like, I would want to see this range resolve. And I would want to see this range resolve. Probably before I really touch it. Yeah, pretty significant. You create a gap, fill a gap, get a pretty significant lift out of this small demand range right here. Not, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I still feel like up there. I still feel like up there. What are we doing over here? Weak. So ugly in here. Yeah, I don't want to trade it in between this high and this low. I don't want to trade it in there. I want to trade it somewhere else. Yeah, that's what I would say. I think you could ultimately, all these targets, I would say, are areas that you could watch for long trades too. You could see a little something popping from there. I could see a little something popping from here, but I would expect that to roll over because you would be under bearish, like whatever 1 hour market structure. And I could see a sweep of that for a rotation back up to the top of the range. Those are all things that I think are reasonable to look for, and we will post it. And then somebody gave me a coin I've never heard of before. What was that? What was that thing? Siebel. It was Siebel, wasn't it? Siebel. I'm probably butchering the name. Sorry guys, I have a bit of a head cold brewing. A little bit of a head cold brewing. Do you use Fibonacci? No, I don't. I do not use Fibonacci. I mean, you saw me put a golden pocket on, but that's pretty rare for me. That's pretty rare. This thing? We're looking at this thing? Let's check it on Mexi. Mexi's normally pretty good for history. Nah, is this it? Is this the thing? Yeah, we're just going to pretend it is. Not super in love with that. Not super in love with that at all. I see that we have the potential for a bit of a break to the upside, a mitigation and a continuation back to this high. Let's go see what's inside there. Let's drop to the 4. Yeah, so that is where your inefficiency came from. That ultimately took you to this high. So that would be demand. Lift. Okay. Boy, this thing gets really ugly once you leave the 4 hour. Man, it looks really ugly when you leave the 4. I mean, like on the 30-minute, there's a break here, which makes me feel like it's coming down. Why did it do this? That's a pretty shitty looking low. It's a much better looking low. And you do have an inefficiency coming out of this area. So I suppose that was supply. Yeah, that qualifies. That qualifies. It does. That qualifies in my book. Man, yeah, I kind of feel like it's down. I kind of feel like this sucker's down. I just don't see any great demand down here. That doesn't look so hot. Yeah, though I will say I don't like this here. Let's just identify some strong highs and weak lows on the 4 hour, and let's go from there. So that we're gonna call it. We gotta call that a break, huh? We gotta call that a break. Yeah, no, this is an ugly chart. Because technically speaking, that's a break there. But then it's a lack of clearance here. So this may be your entire range. And you have set a low, you set a high, set a low, swept your high. Time to sweep those semi-equal lows down there. Yeah, that kind of makes sense to me. I think that's how I'm going to look at it. Yeah, that's how I'm going to choose to look at that one. I think I saw Sui up in here. I don't know how people keep up with that much chat. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how Alex does it. Sui. Well, I mean, we initiated below that, but, weak. Anyways, what do we have here? Let's get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, all that stuff. And, how does that look on the daily? Not so hot. How does it look on the weekly? Not so hot. Nah. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Kind of look to short it out of this zone. I think that's what I'd look for right now. Holy shit, you found my wallet?
Pierce did it.
Oh, no shit, it was in his car? Mm-hmm. Fucking lit.
There you go.
Fucking found my wallet. Let's see if we can narrow this sucker down at all. Yeah, I don't know. That area scares me on Sui. That area scares me on Sui. As far as a long goes, is there anything I would want a long? Well, we have problems in this local range already. Yeah, we've got problems there already. I can't long until here. Well, no, that's a lie. There's one other option. There's one other option for me. I either have to long here. No, I needed that to actually be a line. Or here. Here. Or here. Yeah, I'd have to long there. Yep. That's where I'm at with the Sui. I just wonder if the short's already in. I don't know. There's a lot of highs in there that can be swept. So I'm just going to leave it at this. I'm just going to leave it at this. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Let's see. What time is it? 7:34. Okay, I'm doing okay on time. Let's get back into Let's see. So, okay, what else do we got in this chat? What else do we got? Nick, what's up, dude? We did that one. Oh my God, there's so much in the chat. Can we please check CRV? Yes, we can. All right, let's check CRV. Let's check CRV. What is it, Tuesday? I mean, yesterday was a good trading day. Are we going to get a good trading day out of today? That would be nice. Well, this is that area that I was apparently worried about the last time we were on the chart. Where did that low go? I mean, not any place really sensible, but let's not. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go back to the floor. Break. Lower high, lower low. I'm sorry. Lower low, lower high, lower low. Off of that. After that. Yeah. Yeah, this is that this is that short zone, but I feel like you're going to need 15-minute structure on your side. Let's talk about a couple of ideas here. So you break your 15 bullishly here. And now we just have this range here. So let's look at it like this. Let's say you still have demand right below that range. So I get the interest in shorting the top and then longing the bottom of that. I can see some interest in that. I do find Azat to be interesting. You get both of those without really ever losing your 15-minute structure. So what does the top look like? Well, it looks like shit on this time frame. Yeah, probably something like that. Yeah, probably something like that. I get it. Yeah, I see why you wanna put the slap down on CRV. That should be Monday's high right there. We've already swept it. Yep. Previous day mid. Yep. Yeah, I get it. I think you need confirmations for sure, but I get it. I do. Bitcoin. Wow, dude, you're real cool today, buddy. Real cool today. This is a mess. That's a mess. Oh well. Let's see. What else do we have in chat? All right. Let me know if anybody else has any questions. Yeah, we all want to know where we can find Siegel's music. I love music, so I'm in on that one too. Yep, I'd like to know that as well. And what do we got? What's all the big stuff doing? Ooh. Man, I had one of our regulars at the bar bought Apple recently, and I kept trying to tell him, like, bro, this is not a good time. He didn't want to listen. Yeah, anybody have anything interesting they want to look at? Anybody have anything interesting? How's this developing? Really? That never made it down there? What kind of bullshit is that? Let's get cleaned up here. Shelf right there. Ada took Monday's high too. So I want an alert right here. See if we can lose the 15-minute structure. I'd love to be wrong about all these shorts. I really would. That'd be very convenient for my spot portfolio. That'd be really nice. What else we got? Did I miss anything? Because I asked a question and then. Oh yeah, y'all did. Oh y'all, yeah. Okay, all right. Y'all did hit it. Y'all did hit it with the coins. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's start at Link. Oh, Link, buddy, what are we doing? It's so brutal. It's so brutal. It's so brutal. Jesus Christ. It's rough, man. I want to say like, oh man, this was some good looking demand, because it was. But yeah, see, this is my problem with it. Because I'm not no, that is not. That is unfortunate. All right, what's the 4 doing? The 4 has taken Monday's high. Yep. Let's switch this to dotted. And let's snap this onto here. And that sure does look like a sweep to me so far. So your low that you have to lose is probably here for a market structure confirmation. Let's drop to the 15. And let's say the same thing about this that we've been saying about everything else. You've got some unmitigated demand right here. This is going to look a lot like some of these other charts. Demand and short trade, and that demand should not provide a higher high unless it returns 15-minute market structure to bullish. Then I don't suspect it will provide a higher high. I suspect it will provide a lower high. And pull Monday's high. And so it's going to be like a target 1. Probably ultimately aiming at the bottom and hoping that we develop a range here. That's, yep. Yeah, lose your 15, and I think we kind of get some falling action going on. Yep, seems reasonable. Seems reasonable. Do you try and front run it off the 5? Make this your target 1. And then, yeah, look for longs. Same stuff as these other charts here. Maybe down here. Pull Monday's high, rotate to Monday's low. Yeah, something like that. Arrow is next. Boy, I gotta work fast. I should. God damn, I should have. I really need to get music going for these streams. I really do. You have no idea how quiet it is in my head right now. Okay. Why do I feel like I said let's talk about this after 55 cents? I feel like I said let's talk about this after 55 cents. That's what I feel like. And then other than that, I think I said our short targets are 0. I don't know how far you can take it down before they delist the thing off of exchanges, but... Is that Monday's high? Is that Monday's high right there, my man? No. That was Monday's high, huh? Okay. Cool. Yeah, I still don't like this. Probably want something like that. Down, down, down. Yeah, I think that's all I'm waiting for. I want this, 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 into the abyss. You do have that similar 30-minute flip of structure here, probably about 30. I mean, you know, like, I can pick out demand on this stuff, but I just don't think it's... I feel like this thing is just going to continue to fall. I really do. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's why you should buy it right now. It's because it's so beat up and that it scares everybody. And that's when you maybe want to buy. I don't know, but I don't like it. I think it just looks terrible on like the weekly time frame. I think this thing looks absolutely hideous. Absolutely hideous. Hideous. Yeah, like I really mean it when I say above 50 cents, 55 cents. Get me past this guy, get me above this guy. Let's talk about it then. In the interim, I just think it's all bad news bears, man. I think it's all bad news bears. Let's see, what do we got? What else do we have on here? Gold? Oh no, TAI. That's a thing? TAI? Boy, they'll just name a coin anything these days. I mean, same action here, man. Just set your alert at 7 cents and come back to the chart after that. It has lots of problems after 7 cents too. God, it has a lot of problems. But yeah, until then, no. There has to be so little liquidity down in these areas that like slippage is gonna be so real. I mean, here's like maybe another alert you could set. You could set like one at 4 cents. And if we get up above 4 cents, I would say that's, you're starting to break some fairly primary structure of this leg. So until then, no. I mean, is it gonna perform the impossible and hold this low? Maybe, but doubtful. But doubtful. It just looks so bad. Well, I hope that pays off for you, Luke. I hope it pays off for you. Let's get 33 cents to hold. Gold and PAX G. I think we got some gold over here. Where was that gold again? What the fuck do they call that? XUA. Yeah, this thing. This gold. Yeah, this gold. That's gold. That looks pretty good. A little deeper in here would be nice. Let's not spend too much time here. Just take a look at her. I mean, I will say that there's demand down in this area. But you're breaking daily structure to get there. Breaking daily structure to get there. Not a good look. After having lost your 4 here, you kind of blew out your daily low. Yeah, I'd kind of say similar stuff about this that I said about some of the other things, and that is losing your 15-minute structure would not be super encouraging here. Not be super encouraging. You're already getting some topside wicks in this area. Would not be super encouraging. I think I would look for something like that. Let's go to 30 real quick. Alert trigger, huh? What was that alert? Yeah, you got this guy right here. That's kind of how I feel about that. Yeah, that's definitely how I feel about that. Yep, not taking that back. And then we had another one in here, PAX G. Is it PAX G gold also? Or is that just the specific ticker that you wanted? What is this? No? Some sort of crypto coin? Some sort of cryptography coin? Slightly discouraging, but not totally alarming with these. That doesn't look like a confident break of that. I would say that you have significant demand in this area here. Let's go to 15 and let's see what's going on with this. looks like everything else. All of these candles right here are ugly mess, but I see a 1, 2, 3, and a slam below that low. I'm not so confident that this counts as a sweep. No, as a matter of fact, those are just way too equal for me. So I want to treat this as supply. And yeah, I'm just gonna say some real basic similar things about this that I did about the other things, and lose your 15. And I think you've got a trade on your hands. Is this better on the 10? No, it's far worse on the 10. Don't do that. Down, boom, sweep, down, sweep. Yeah, with almost like your 1, 2, 3 here. At least down to those equal lows. That's kind of how I feel on the Paxing G's. LCID. You guys come up with the craziest stuff. Come up with the craziest stuff. I wonder if anybody's told this company they're out of business yet. Maybe they don't know it. Maybe they're unaware. I'd watch for an SFP of that. I will say this though, down before up could be a pretty bullish result. Yeah, it can. I think if you can initiate above here, I would look for back test in here for continuation up. But if you fail that, it's coming for that stuff. Are those semi-equal lows again? Yep. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'd watch for a run on that high. If you can break it, cool. But if you can't break it, I think it's going to pull this stuff. Yep. But, you know, I see a reality in which that could break. You did return your 4-hour structure to bullish here. Mitigate, not a higher high. Lower low. Then your higher high. Yeah, this is the only good presentation on it, is the down before coming into a zone like that. It's the only thing that makes me slightly bullish here, but outside of that, I would look for failure on this high for a 1, a 2, a 3, kaplow. That's what I would look for. That's what I would look for. I would do that. Short CRB, I think we talked about CRB. No, I don't give a shit about likes. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that. Is it really, is it still reverby? I'm sorry, guys. Dude, I don't know. I switched. I've changed mics in the middle of the stream. I've done. I don't know why it hates me. I don't know why it hates me. I really don't. It makes no sense. We'll try this microphone. We'll see if this microphone's any better. Mics on mics on mics on mics. Banana for Tom Lee. Yeah, and then I probably gotta, and then we'll probably look at Bitcoin again, see what all these alerts are. Oh, I set an alert on ADA to short it. It went off, and I never even went back. But it hit again, so maybe that means it's retesting. Oh, I mean, a better break than that would have been nice. Let's see here. We wanted something for, who was it? Tomali, banana. 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 Bananas. Bananas. So this is just a matter of answering like Monday's high first or Monday's low first. All right, let's get that off. That is just not helping me at this moment. Let's replace it with this. And let's see here, 1, 2, 3, break. Let's take a 5-minute break here. A little bit more. Okay, all right. I'm just, it's tough because you're right in the middle of the range, and so it's always hard to try and figure out here or here first. For me, it tends to be hard. But I would say that this kind of primary, let's just use the highlighter. High, no, can't even count that. Is that still internal to here and here? But that's what I'm looking at right now, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, and then you slam below this. Like I feel like it is here first. So let's go to the 30. Does not help me. The 15 is really no help. The 10 gives me barely anything to work with. It's these two bullish candles right here that I want to pick on. It's these two right here that I want to pick on. I don't know why. I am not going to, I'm just going to let my brain be my brain. And I want to pick on those two candles. So it did it. More than happy to be wrong. More than happy to be wrong about it. But that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want on it. Better. Oh, good. Good. Glad the mic got better. All right. Okay. It's about it's 8 o'clock. It's time that I get going. Yeah, it's time that I get moving on here. I got time. Oh, we're gonna go take another peek at Bitcoin. And then yeah, and then if you have any last questions, holler at your boy. Jesus, take the wheel. Go clean this up. Boy, what an ugly area. It's like this morning I was talking about the importance of this low. And I said I didn't think New York Open would, or the New York was going to take it out. Obviously, I was wrong about that, right? But then we smoked this one too. Oh. I want to retest short on this. But honestly, I liked so many of those other charts we were looking at better. I really did. I feel like so many of those other charts were just cleaner. So, I don't know. I don't know. Kind of in the hot dog here. I don't like it. 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 Nope. Nope. I want more to develop on Bitcoin. I do. I want more to develop on Bitcoin. See, this looks way better to me. This looks better by every regard. You actually have a clear 15-minute break of structure. You have your retest into supply, into the nice section of supply too, like into the good spot. Hold on. Get on the wick. Anyways, it's there. You have kind of a clear target one on this. This just looks way better to me. It's taken Monday's high. Bitcoin hasn't done that yet. Yeah, this just looks better now. It does. You know, you do have a slight issue of, is this an initiation and are we mitigating for continuation, right? Like we do have that potential there, but I mean you're it's very possible to break 15-minute structure here. It's super possible. I mean, if you could be lucky enough to start, so you know, it's like you pull this low right here, right? So maybe you see structure, you see how this low touches that low, right? So maybe we see structure actually start to roll up here. Well, if it does and then fails, then I think there's just a very high probability that you would then achieve this and possibly that, and then if you break that, I think you could hit the range low. So, yeah, so I think I'm going to put a second alert here. And I'm going to understand that if it triggers, I may be looking at an actual long trade. Right? Because that would be a, yeah, potential rotation off the low with a break of structure. It could literally take you all the way back up here. Yeah, so I'm going to see if that triggers, and then I'm going to monitor this thing and see if it fails. I think I'd rather wait for the short. Now that's one way to do it. Another way would be if I need a little bit more of an initiation out of here. Get me down a little bit lower, and I don't know if I'm really going to care what structure looks like when it comes back into here. But a little bit better of an initiation below that low. You know, and maybe the thing just absolutely craps out here. I don't know. I had a pretty good trading day yesterday, so I don't want to push my luck too hard. I had a good start to my week. I'd like to keep it that way. But yeah, stuff like this, and you know, I don't know about this one per se, but possibly, and stuff like Link. I think Link looked really clean in this area, if I'm not mistaken. I posted mostly all of the charts we talked about today. But I feel like, where the hell is the L's, man? Yeah, see, I feel like Link looked much more clear here. Yeah. Anyways, I gotta go, guys. Been fun. Diego, you're very welcome. And Mark Dutch, he would make fun of Jesus. All right. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.